Nigeria once had a television station, even before some European nations. I know it sounds unbelievable today, but in 1959, while many African countries were still under colonial control, Western Nigeria launched one of the most ambitious broadcasting projects on the continent. And it happened years before oil money became Nigeria's economic backbone. The man behind it was Obafemi Awolowo.
Not only because it was the first of its kind in the whole of Africa, but also because of the prodigious efforts which had gone into making it possible in so short a space of time. Only 3 months. The ceremony itself was televised.
Your Highnesses, ladies and gentlemen, a few events in my life have given me so much pleasure as to come before you tonight to open formally the first television network in Africa.
At the time, Nigeria was still under British rule, divided into 3 powerful regions: the North, the East, and the West. Each region had its own premier, its own political movements, and its own vision for what Nigeria could become. But this wasn't just politics, it was competition through development. In Western Nigeria, Awolowo believed modernization was necessary if Africans were going to stand confidently among developed nations. So what did he do? In 1959, his government established WNTV, which is the Western Nigeria Television, the first television station in Nigeria and one of the first in Africa. The project was completed only in a few months, and when the station officially launched, the ceremony itself was televised. Something extraordinary for that era. For many Nigerians watching at that time, television must have felt almost unreal. A moving image appearing inside people's home in colonial Africa. But television was the only and one part of a much bigger vision. At that same period, the Western region began investing heavily in infrastructure, education, and economic growth. One of the most symbolic projects was the construction of Cocoa House in Ibadan, and one of the earliest skyscrapers in tropical Africa. The building was financed largely through agricultural exports. Back then, rubber, timber, and major source of wealth. Long before crude oil transformed the economy, agriculture funded some of Nigeria's most ambitious developments. And perhaps one of the most revolutionary policies introduced during that era was free education. Free primary education. Awolowo's government removed barriers that kept poor children out of school. Even school uniforms was not compulsory. This was to encourage students and children to attend classes. Children could attend classes with whatever clothes they had. Think about how radical that idea was at that time. Education was no longer reserved for the privileged alone. The impact was massive. Some enrollment across the Western region reportedly exploded within a few years. Suddenly, thousands of children who would never have entered the classroom now had access to education. And many historians believe that policy helped change the large number of professionals and educated elites that later emerged from the region. What's even more interesting is that the premier's own children attended local school as well. A symbolic message that public education mattered. But while the West was building television and expanding education, the Eastern region was also pushing aggressively towards industrialization. Nnamdi Azikiwe and his allies pursued projects designed to modernize the East economically. One of the most important was the establishment of Nigeria's early cement industry. Factories like Nigercem represented something bigger than construction materials. They represented self-reliance. At a time when many rural homes were still built with mud, cement production opened new possibilities for urban growth and infrastructure development. And across the country, a silent rivalry was unfolding. Each region wanted to become the model for Nigeria's future. The West emphasized education and media. The East focused on industrial growth and indigenous institutions. And in the North, another vision was taking shape. Ahmadu Bello believed economic strength would come through regional development, agriculture, and manufacturing. Under his leadership, the Northern Region Development Corporation expanded industrial projects across the nation and majorly across the north. Textile mills emerged in Kaduna. Factories produced shoes and other goods locally. Cotton growth in northern Nigeria fed local industries instead of being exported entirely as raw material. At the time, industrialization was beginning to spread across different parts of the country. And perhaps the most remarkable part of this story is that all of this happened before Nigerian oil boom. The region relied heavily on agriculture and local productivity. There was a strong belief that development had to be built deliberately. Education also became central to northern development. Modern schools expanded across the region alongside Islamic education, universities. Islamic education and universities began to emerge as symbols of progress and intellectual independence. Meanwhile, another educational revolution was happening in the East.
X-3. Higher education is provided in the colleges. This one is at Zaria. Throughout the region, schools of many kinds covering many subjects have been opened. Education, too, is without doubt one of the keys to Nigeria's future. Here, children are learning the principles of the Muslim religion in a typical Quranic school. The older children now learn their alphabet in primary schools. Already there are some 2,000 of them, catering for over 185,000 pupils.
It represented dignity, self-definition, and the belief that Africans could build world-class institutions for themselves. At the same time, the University of Ibadan was already growing into one of the country's major academic centers. Together, these institutions became part of a broader national transformation driven by regional ambition. And maybe that was the hidden energy or hidden engine behind early Nigeria's development: healthy competition. Each region wanted to prove something, to build faster, to educate more people, to industrialize quicker, to modernize society. Looking back today, it almost feels difficult to imagine a Nigerian building television network in the 1950s, constructing factories, expanding universities, producing locally, competing through ideas and infrastructures. Many of these industries later declined, but history reminds us of something important. Nigeria did not begin with failure. The country began with ambition, with vision, with leaders who believed development was possible even without massive oil wells. And perhaps that is why these stories still matter today, because they show that the foundations once existed. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this documentary, don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and share your thoughts in the comments. God bless Nigeria, and I know very soon we'll get to that top where we want this country to be. God bless you.
I'm the DJ and I love this song. Me and you ever loved you so young. Every single